I would say that previously when I was a lot more, church-going Christian kind of guy, lying was like not an option. But I feel as I've kind of drifted more towards Satan, maybe not Satan, but maybe not as churchy as I was.
Cut that out. Thank you.
I can lie now. It was pretty easy. So I was at the doc getting my physical, and they did so how much alcohol do you drink?
Right.
And they asked, is it still just weekends? I was like, I didn't really lie because I didn't say yes. I said, okay.
And then they just moved on to the next question?
And she goes, monsters and caffeine. And I'm like,
actually, my caffeine intake has gone down.
It's gone down. Yeah.
Interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Groove Live Podcast with Shane and Mikah Lunsford.
Estamos contentos de que estés aquí. Siéntate, relájate y disfruta el show.
I just want to know what makes you groove.
A nice light roast coffee, first thing in the morning.
I mean, really, I just like tacos. Anything tacos. You can even put lasagna in a fucking taco. I wouldn't care. Mike, I did not say that.
Come on, Dad. I was sitting right next to you.
You would never even...
I heard you.
Here we are on the Groove Live Podcast. Mikah, you excited?
You're a little bit too excited.
Am I? I'm just trying to be cheery.
I don't know. It's fine. Here, I'll match your level. Whoa, we're here.
Mikah, bring it down a couple notches. But hey, why weren't you on the roof today? I was up there taking down the lights.
You liar. You were not.
You were nowhere to be found, so I decided to wait.
You did not do that.
You said meet me up there after work. We'd take down the Christmas lights. We're almost to the June mark. That's when you leave them up.
It's embarrassing that you had to bring up again that once again, a year later, we still have not taken down our Christmas lights. Okay, wait. I mean, last summer we were at this same moment.
It happens every year.
We did take them down last year and put them back up. But now we're back at that moment in May where we're like, they're still on our roof.
I think every year I bring it up. And if it wasn't for Mom, I'd leave them up.
Okay, but this isn't as bad as the fact that there was an office at my internship that the guy still had his Christmas tree up in the office.
That's like Elizabeth's warehouse.
Well, she has those up all year round.
Right. Because every day is pink Christmas.
I know. It's true.
At least that's what I've been told.
Yep.
How was your week?
Good. I had my last day of classes today.
Really?
Yeah. And my last assignment submitted, and I graduated.
You're done.
I graduate on Sunday.
Now you're going to have those dreams this week that you...
forgot to submit my paper.
And you're not going to graduate. You're going to have to do extra classes. The only difference is mine, I'm 55 and still in high school. And it's kind of messed up. But how does it feel? It's got to feel great.
I think it probably hasn't hit me yet. I mean, like it feels good. It feels relieving, that like constant feeling of anxiety that I've had for the last 4 years because I have homework to do in the evening times is kind of lifting because I'm like, I don't have to go home and do homework tonight, which is crazy. But I think the anxiety's still a little bit there because I haven't found a job.
And there's a chance that you may never go back to school.
It's true.
You might, but I'm just saying there's a chance this could be it for you.
It really could be. Maybe.
Kind of exciting.
I know.
I remember when you graduated high school and you thought that was never going to happen.
That I was never going to go back to school?
Not you in particular. Just the idea of graduating from high school is such a huge thing.
Yeah. That's so true.
But
you didn't think that she was going to graduate high school?
Well, yeah. Remember, we all thought you weren't going to make it.
Yeah, we all thought I was.
Send you back.
Yeah. But now I've almost graduated college. Almost. I mean, there's still what?
Jinx.
6 days they could take it away.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen. But
by the time this episode drops, you might have to go back to school.
Back to school.
Brian, can you turn your microphone off, please?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Beep, boop, beep.
It's off, trust me.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous tonight.
Why?
Because these people that are on our podcast are like radio legends and like are on the mic every day. And we're still trying to learn how to talk into a mic.
Microphone? What's a microphone?
Test 1, 2. Yeah, but anyway, pretty excited though.
I'm excited too. I would agree. I'm a little bit nervous as well.
Let's get started though, because we need all the time we have because they're really talkative, I think.
Okay.
Please welcome Clare Duffy and Eric Hanson.
That's you guys.
That's you guys.
Guys, hi.
Yeah.
That was our names.
I know.
You actually looked out at the audience too.
We did. Hey.
Thanks, everybody.
They're loud clappers.
They are.
So such a warm welcome for that.
Bon has like 7 pairs of hands, so that's how we
goodness.
get that kind of applause.
Very warm welcome.
I like
to
that
look
you
over there,
start.
she's
It's
like-
taped in front of a live family audience. I think
Yeah.
that's a good way
Also,
to start it.
we tried it once. If you just all clap like in double time, but sporadically, it sounds like a big crowd.
Bigger.
Ooh,
See?
that's fun too.
It's a good workout.
That's a good workout.
Yeah.
That's cardio.
Step by
that
steps,
counts.
guys.
Hey,
Thanks.
Yes, we did it.
I got my claps in.
Yes.
Wait, you
always-
guys
Gold
don't start.
circles.
You
That
don't
should be
start
one of
your
them.
mornings doing your claps.
Your claps.
I'm gonna start now. It's a new part of my routine.
It's a new part of the warm up.
I mean,
for
you
sure.
get out of bed. That's worth an applause. No,
It's a little different
Am I
for
wrong?
Mikah. She has hooves. We always talk about it. I always say that in the thumbnails for the YouTube, I'm going to actually
lady
AI
loves
some
that.
hooves
Might as well.
below.
Yeah, Minotaur or something.
You've got 2 coconuts. And you're banging them together. Show my age on that one.
That's Monty
No,
Python. I
it's
got it.
classic.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
we got
time.
it.
Our age
No,
on
no,
that
no,
one.
no.
it shows my age on that one because
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Then why
haven't seen Monty
why did you
Python?
go like that?
Just slide along.
I've just seen
It's because you've seen it.
no, but like any play or like a movie about a play, they talk about like
it's
making.
because
But that's because it's from Monty
right.
Python.
I just don't
Yeah.
know those things.
And it's the one they had at Theater Cedar Rapids, which was called
Was it
Spamalot?
Spamalot.
Yeah.
They had that scene in it. Did
I
you
was-
watch Spamalot?
I was
don't
that
think so.
guy. I was the one who
You
did
were the
that.
guy?
I was the
He was the
flippity
henchman?
flopped.
Yes.
Do you know I was in the same building as you?
Was that you? I saw.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I was.
Oh, you were in the pit.
in the Ling Lounge.
Oh,
The whole time you're just at
Drinking
the bar.
through the show?
No, back then they hired me a few times to just kind of DJ some karaoke for all the staff afterwards.
Like test out the bar? What were you?
No, he just while the show goes
was the
on, he doesn't
bottle
purchase a
measurer.
ticket.
Yeah.
But he likes
It's
the
for the
Lingy
staff
Lounge
that
bar.
didn't make it. Like they tried out, but
It's like it's
they
right
just
there
sit
on
and-
First Avenue, and they want to make it look like it's
It's
full.
not a cast party. It's an uncasted
Yeah.
party. And he DJs it.
DJ.
The non-casted. Come on in, guys. That'll be fun.
Just cheer them up. Just help them get a little smile on their face.
Yeah, please.
That's
thank
cool
you.
though.
4 nights
that
a
wasn't
week.
that long ago. It was like 6 years ago, 5.
it seems like
It's been
just
a minute.
yesterday.
What's your secret to getting that down?
How many coconuts
Doing
were
just
used
what-
in that production?
None were harmed.
Did
Was
you
it
use
real
coconuts?
or fake?
They were real coconuts, but they were. Here's the interesting side fact: all the costumes and everything were from the original production. So like, the main king. I suck with
main
remembering.
dude,
King
Yeah,
Spamalot?
Yeah.
the one who was in the original. It
But
was-
like David Hyde Pierce was in that. So somebody
Yeah.
wore David Hyde Pierce's clothes.
exactly, and
Wow.
it
What?
had
Yeah.
said David Hyde Pierce on the tag,
Just like his underwear. That's weird.
Right.
Yeah.
You had to like rent it
Yeah,
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
That's really cool because
from the
when else are
original
you gonna-
people.
Sometimes.
I don't know
on
if
the
it's
theater
usual.
cast, not from the movie or anything.
No, from the
No.
theater cast.
Yeah.
That's
That's
even
pretty
cooler
cool.
though.
Yeah.
But like Broadway, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're doing Little Shop of Horrors, and the plant is the Broadway plant.
No.
Yes.
How much they have to pay for
TCR
And it
that?
has
goes
Rick
all out.
Moranis' voice. It's crazy.
I love Rick
I can't wait
Moranis.
to go see that.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dang, I wanted to be the plant.
Next
Well,
time.
there's a party for the uncasted a little bit later. Your dad's DJing.
Join
It'll
them
be
in the
great.
Lingy Lounge.
You
Whoever
have
you
the Ling
want, the
Lounge.
Lingy Lounge.
They actually have the audio going, so you can still hear the play.
Yeah.
And then you can just sing some.
That's how you see the shows for free.
Yeah, exactly.
At least hear
Or
them
you
for
get a
free.
sponsorship with them. But we'll
for
talk about that
free.
later.
He subscribed to the audiobook series at Broadway.
So I had to do your guys' intro, and I was like, which one do I put first? You know, is it? And I said, no, I'm going to put Claire first.
Alphabetical. That's how we do it on the show.
I noticed because I checked.
Thank you.
Do we?
Yes.
You think it's alphabetical, or do you think it's just like who's a little
More
bit
popular?
More popular.
I think
You've
it's
been doing mornings
alphabetical.
longer than I have.
Well, there you go.
I switch them.
You switch them?
I do whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever is natural.
We just do whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
whatever.
That's part of
It's
the game.
whatever.
But it does say with Claire and
It does say with Claire and Eric, yes.
Oh.
That just, I think that flows better with Claire and Eric. So
Really?
Eric and Claire.
Well,
'Cause
Eric and
Eric
Claire.
and Claire.
Eric and Claire.
Yeah,
That's hard to
Claire
say.
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
it's
say
the
Claire
C back to back.
Yeah.
And Eric.
And
It gives you a
Eric.
lot more time
Yeah.
before
You're right,
the
the
C
mouth.
comes in.
Yeah. A dang C.
Well, it's like Mikah and Shane. We say Shane and Mikah.
Yeah, but
Micah.
I'm still
Micah and-
advocating for the
know
Mike
about that.
and
I like
Mike and
Shane.
Shane.
I don't know.
Well, she wasn't even on the thumbnail for a year.
Oh my gosh, I co-hosted this show for probably a year, and my
She's
face
like an
wasn't
intern.
even on the logo.
She made my
wow.
drinks. You know, no, she didn't.
And-
but she did. But
co-hosted
And
the
sounds
show.
like co-hosted the show. Yeah.
Some
did
heavy
co-host.
lifting.
Yeah.
I earned my spot.
Well, I mean, so how long have you guys been doing this? Z102.9. I mean, has it always been the Scramble? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Morning Scramble.
Our show, is the Morning Scramble.
We started Labor Day of 20.
When did you get rejected from Paris?
Oh, wow.
And I always have to
2018.
remember.
Please do
That's
tell.
the milestone.
That's the milestone memory.
When
is
were
that
you
Paris was
rejected?
like, no, thank you, Eric Hanson.
I took the job in March of that year, knowing we had a trip to Paris that fall.
Okay, so.
Because I'm a big Disney nut and I wanted to hit Paris Disney, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we do 3 days in New York. We get to the Newark airport. I present my credentials. The guy said, thank you, type. Then he goes to the back. And when you're checking in at the gate and they go to the back, that's a bad thing.
Oh, no.
Comes back, he's like, sorry, we can't let you on the plane.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, why?
funny guy.
It's a French airline, so there's a lot of broken English. And what
Come
I
on out, Ashton Kutcher.
like,
Yeah.
well, who's
Yeah.
punking me back there? And if you hold a U.S. passport, even if it wouldn't have expired during your trip, if it was within a 6-month window of expiring, you can't travel.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because
I
the
knew that.
belief is if you get stuck there, you would have to be able to have credentials to get
Shoot.
back.
Speaking of, Mom, take note. I need to
Update the
my
passport.
Update your
I know.
passport. And don't
Honestly,
forget-
I think it expires like soon.
And your real
Let's work
ID,
on
make
that.
sure you got that little
Yeah,
gold star.
yes.
I do
on your
have that.
license.
I do
Okay,
have
good.
that,
That's
but that
good.
won't get me to
Well,
Paris.
you don't need the
No.
gold star on your
Nor
passport.
will my
No,
passport.
no, on your license.
Yeah,
At
I've
least
got
to
that.
fly, yeah. So instead of going to Paris, we did 3 days in Philadelphia.
The other city
and
of love.
Called it Fake Paris, and then went the next year. But that's how our show started. I started on vacation.
Guess what? I went
on a
to.
vacation I couldn't go to.
I know
Yeah.
I was supposed to be on vacation to Paris, but I
Yes.
went to
Dude,
Philly.
Philly.
Those are the worst, though. I remember we were going to go, it was during COVID, right? We were going to go to Alaska and do some deep sea fishing. And we were ready to, the next morning, we were already in Boise, Idaho, ready to leave the next morning.
Oh, wow.
And it canceled. It outbroke on the island or whatever.
Yeah, we had a trip planned then with my wife's family, and we were going to do like the eastern seaboard in Maine on a ship,
yeah,
and then
that whole
and then
time.
it all got canceled.
So
And they kept
hard.
pushing it forward, too.
Yes.
It's like, okay, it'll be 2 years. I'm like, why? That doesn't make mathematical sense. Why can't it just be next year? Well, someone's already pushed to that year. I'm like, that doesn't make
Somebody
any
took
sense.
the
should
spot
go
in front of
without
you.
me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's really weird.
Not
But
fair.
It was so cool when we did it, though. Wow. Did you ever make it to Paris for?
We did. We went the next year.
The next year.
Yep, around the 4th of July.
Very
Have you
cool.
been to all the Disneys?
All of the Asian Disneys, no. That's a commitment.
Oh, gosh. How
I
I don't
wanna
know.
go.
Please
are
tell
there?
me how many are there?
There's 5 with 1 coming. Is
Oh,
that
wow.
right?
Yeah,
There's
one
5
more just announced.
5 Disneys in Asia or 5 in all the
5
world?
total. There's 3 in Asia. There's Tokyo, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and then they're just added Abu Dhabi. That was just announced, and that's going to be probably 6 years from now.
But it's not like you were explaining it to me.
No,
It's not like Disney
Correct
didn't
him.
say, we want to go.
Some of them,
They're like, we would like to have it here, so please sell us the rights.
Disneyland, and I think it's Hong Kong, are the exact same park. Hong Kong bought the plans. Give us the blueprints, we'll give you money. And then Disney just gets all of the intellectual property rights. But they didn't have to spend a dime on building it, which was brilliant.
Did you
on
go
their
to that
part.
one?
No.
See, I've been to Hong Kong three or four times, and
you've
I didn't
never
know there
been
was a
to
Disneyland.
Disney.
It must have come later,
Possibly,
Could
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
probably in the last 20
I mean,
years.
I didn't know there was a Disneyland in Paris until like this week. I saw it on someone's Instagram story because they went.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If it wasn't for that, this would have been my first time.
And aren't
here.
they
There you
like
go.
stripping down the ones we have here or something like that? They're like Disney World's losing some.
What's going on, guy?
Losing the Space
What's happening
Mountain
to
or
your
something.
place?
I don't know. They got rid of the Michael Jackson ride, I think.
The Captain EO
Yeah.
4D experience, yeah, that's gone. Muppets
That
is
means
gone.
that they're closing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Disney
Not
to
Small World.
Yeah.
Small World's not going anywhere.
You can't.
Pirates.
Pirates is not going
They
anywhere.
renamed it though because
They
they can't
did?
say pirate anymore.
Wait, really?
What?
It's just sparrows.
They called it Mateys.
When?
Mateys.
What are they going to do with the whole franchise? Oh, nothing?
And
Parrot and people.
They're not drinking rum anymore. There's no
I
more
think
of
it's
that.
kombucha now. Yeah.
Oh.
No, but that still has a little alcohol in it.
Gatorade too.
Gatorade too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Johnny
Wow.
Depp
Good.
needs money. That's the right.
So what's
I think.
what's the deal with Disneyland? Just curious. Just your
Well,
whole
I-
life? Your whole life? Been really into it?
Yeah. So my dad worked construction, so we would always vacation in the wintertime, and we always went warm. So we either would drive, and my mom didn't fly. So
Okay.
all of our family trips were in the car.
All right.
And it was either down to Disney World, where they went a couple times when I was really little, and they kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Or we did a couple trips out to California.
Yeah.
And just,
But
there's
always in
something
the
about the
family
magic
roadster.
of it What?
Always in the family roadster.
Yes.
Well, I know it's magical. I lived like a mile and a half from Anaheim.
And you could smell the pixie dust.
No, but I could watch the fireworks from my porch.
That's the best
every
way
night.
to do it. It's free.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same
That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But wait,
I went
or
quite a few
is it
times, too.
annoying at some point? Like,
It really wasn't.
Yeah,
No, because
fireworks.
it's not that long. But it's
They're
pretty
brief.
cool.
It's like
and
20
it's
minutes.
just during summer.
oh,
I don't think they.
I think they do it all the time now.
Yeah.
They probably got
More
a
money.
variance and more money. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kind
sure.
of what
Once
I
they got
think
rid of Michael
about
Jackson.
those like apartments that are right by the McGrath Amphitheater. Like, is it fun that they get to see all those concerts for free, or is it sometimes annoying if it's like maybe a band you're not loving?
It's fun for those of us who have friends who live there.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you
gone
You
up
take
there?
advantage
I've
of
gone up there a
that.
couple times. Yeah.
But like, what if you just like, I really just wanted to have a quiet night in.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Not in the
soundproof
cards.
your window, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
Are they
Buy on the
soundproof?
other side of the building. I
Noise
guess.
canceling
I don't-
headphones.
I don't know.
Like if you go
You're
in for
still
a drink.
going to get some residual sound. I think you can't. I don't think you can completely soundproof it.
Yeah.
Enough.
Still pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
It's
no,
very
incredible.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Get
the last
noise
one was
canceling
the cake
headphones.
show we watched from up there, which was a ton of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so far away, though. I mean, it's just like.
But it's almost like watching it at a stadium, right?
I guess so.
If you've got just the cheaper seats, you're kind of watching the TV more than you just see little tiny.
But they
people
don't really
sitting.
have the. I guess they probably had a screen, huh?
I think they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
some do.
This one didn't. We were just at the Seether show.
Seether didn't have a screen.
No. But Mammoth was I just called him Mammoth. Wolfgang was talking to the people up in the apartments. That's pretty cool.
Every once in a while, they will acknowledge, which I think
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can see you.
He actually left the stage and ran up there and shook their hands.
All
and
the
came
way.
back.
What?
He crossed the street.
No.
Yeah.
And up to the top.
Like that would be
balcony.
such
He
a
actually- yeah, he
huge
actually
disturbance in the show
Got a
Scaled
baked
the
potato
building.
at Quentin's.
Wow.
Scaled the building.
Yeah.
Ate the potato just for the energy.
Yeah.
Said hi, and then worked his way back down.
Worth it.
Yeah.
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 Great potato.
They only did 2 songs. It was kind of short.
That's no fun.
No, it was a joke. They did more than
I believed you.
Well, because
We will believe anything you
he
say.
didn't have time. He had
Very
to
cool.
scale the
Climb
building.
a
You had
building.
to go shake the
Eat a
hands
potato.
of
Have you ever
people
tried to
across
eat a
the
potato
street.
raw?
No. God, I hoped it was baked, but it was like semi-baked.
It was
Yeah.
raw.
But then it was hot, so you have to wait till
You're
it cools.
you're doing this a lot.
Hot raw.
While climbing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheese sauce is everywhere.
You didn't mention cheese sauce.
Yeah, the secret part of the story.
That's how it
So,
slides
Claire,
down your gullet.
you said that you've been doing this longer than
Yes.
Eric.
Mornings.
His name's Eric.
That's Eric.
Eric.
I knew who was referred to. I'm in the room.
I feel like I don't have to say first names.
No, I just wanted to point you out. If you did happen to forget his name, I wanted to embarrass you. That's all.
Oh, no, I didn't forget it.
Always right there
I have
to
it
embarrass.
tattooed right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was the producer for the morning show Schulte and Swan back in
Oh,
the day.
wow.
Did that for, I don't know, 7-8 years. And
78 years?
78 years.
She looks great.
Wow, you look so much younger.
What is your secret?
I have discovered the fountain of youth, so stick with me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll tell you.
Maybe you should tell.
You got
Oh,
this.
what's his
about
face?
You got this.
I'll
Baked
tell you what to do.
potato guy.
Oh, yeah.
potato.
With cheese, right?
Tell cheese.
Yeah.
Potato with cheese. That's my nickname around the building.
Oh, my God.
Potato.
It's a long nickname, but I like it.
Yeah.
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 Then, anyways, when they
Schulte and Swan, yeah.
one fell in love and the other one went to the other station. I stayed and did the show for a year with Scott Schulte, and then he fell in love and moved and this
Brought
guy.
in this
and
brought
then
in baked
this
potato
guy.
cheese. Yeah.
You like baked potato and cheese? Get in here.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
perfect.
I'll do all the radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Schulte now?
He's in Connecticut.
Do you know what's really embarrassing? I, for some reason, not right now, but
Okay.
for some reason a while ago, I thought he died. There was somebody else in the
Rick Swan
Rick
died.
Swan,
Swan died.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
yes.
And I remember thinking it was Schulte, but Schulte was doing all the theater stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just got him confused.
Well, and at that time, Scott had been gone for about a year and a half, maybe 2. So also
Yeah.
he'd been off the air for a while, so that
I
makes
can
a lot
see
of
that.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a confusion.
Yeah. We got that call right before we went on one morning.
Oh my
that Rick
gosh.
had died.
Yeah.
I knew he was sick. We didn't know that sick. And then we went the entire show.
But you already had the show
And just
going.
compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Yes, but that is still really hard. You know, performance-wise,
Right.
When you have something that affects your performance like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it was you still had it going. I meant like you guys had already been doing this for a while.
Yes.
After
Yeah, for about
they
a year.
left.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And then the
What a
next
trip.
day we did a tribute show, which
Yep.
was
Wow.
very fitting.
That's so
yeah.
cool.
Those guys are great.
They were fantastic.
Listen to them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get up early enough. Do you guys like do other showings of your
Well, we, funny
Other
enough, have a
rebroadcasts.
podcast also.
Yes, we do.
You do.
And, well, I think it's the wrong use of the word.
We cheat. We have a podcast, but it's not like this.
No, it's just the show chopped down.
Yeah.
In an abbreviated version. Yeah.
I think a lot of radio people do that.
Yeah.
They'll take their, whatever they did that
highlights,
day and
yeah.
put it into one.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I
you
could
don't
listen to that.
record
Yes.
it separately.
No.
No,
Okay, got it.
no.
They memorize exactly what they said.
Yeah.
Redo it.
We take so many notes.
Yeah.
During the real
That's
show.
impressive.
Yeah.
And they sit
it's
down
nice to
during
have
that
a
one.
second go at it.
It does. It gets better the
It
second
gets
time.
so much better.
I'd also like to bring up the fact that you said that you guys stand while you record.
We do.
And you do that for 4 hours?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have good knees? Because I have bad knees and that would hurt really bad.
I think so. There's one of those like OSHA recommended cushion
Cushiony
things
things,
for
yeah.
me. Yeah.
You're like
You
standing
have,
on a
you
cloud.
have a cushion?
There's a little cushion there.
What?
You sometimes you sit. Let's all tell
Oh,
the
I
truth.
sit. No, I totally.
But when
Okay.
you're talking, we're
Because
always
I'm
standing.
too tall because the computer is at an angle. It's
Yeah.
come more
Yeah,
comfortable.
so during the
to sit.
songs, you can.
You
have
can,
a-
yeah.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
They let you.
Yeah.
They do. The cameras
are
turn
allowed
off during the
to.
song.
C102.
It's our own rule that we stand.
I know.
I mean,
I
just
insisted actually
preference.
because I just it gives you. I think it gives you
Her
more
name's
energy.
Ashley?
what?
What?
I insisted, Ashley? What'd
I
you-
insisted we stand.
Actually.
Oh, actually.
I thought maybe that was your pet name for her.
Yes.
I insisted, Ashley.
Baked potato cheese and cheese Ashley off the radio.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, Ash.
No.
But I think it just gives us better drive. I like it a lot.
Hey, and we have like a bunch of computers
Oh, God, yeah.
around, and we can physically see each other.
That's part of it,
That's
too,
another
yeah.
part that's a
Because
win.
otherwise it'd just be like trying to peer around four
Right,
screens.
right.
And
I
that's
have
at
4
like
screens. in front of me.
5:30 in the morning? 6?
Show starts at
Show
6.
starts at
I get in
6.
about 4:45. She gets in at 5.
Oh my gosh. So isn't it your bedtime?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, actually though, what time?
Thank you,
do
everybody. That's it. And
No. I go to bed at 9.
I go to bed 8.
And you get
it makes
up at
sense.
3:30.
3:45.
and you function okay on what
Well,
is
I mean,
that?
that's-
5 hours, 6 hours.
You
of
tell
sleep?
me.
Yeah, I mean, you're functioning great right now.
And let us know.
Yeah.
I think so.
Sometimes better than others.
Yeah.
What- I would hope you're morning people because
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
if not, that would
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Yes.
I'm
No.
not.
I did mornings out of college, and I took a lot of early classes when I went to Iowa just because I wanted to get the day done faster. So I just kind of stuck. So
Yeah.
I've always been up early.
I think that's great.
That helps.
It's just so not me, but that's all right.
Just naturally, it just.
No, everybody's got their kind of period, right? Their time period. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm always better if I can get things started. I feel like I'm more efficient, I guess.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I'm not really a
Completely makes
morning
sense.
or a night. I'm more like an afternoon.
And then she has a
From
nap
Monday.
during
I meant
that.
to, I take a nap in that middle time, but I enjoy naps, so it's part of my enjoyable
Napping's good.
day.
I enjoy
Napping's
napping.
healthy. We do that.
She goes to bed early, she gets up late, and she takes a nap.
That's a great schedule.
She only has
But
like
then there's
3
a
hours
couple
of
hours
daylight.
where I'm awake and I'm great. So much energy.
That's a solid.
She's 100% productive for 3 hours, which is better than most
but
people for
split
8.
up into 2 sections
Yeah,
of one and a
that's
half.
fair.
And one of, I mean,
That's good.
All right, so now it's time for you to break out your notes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got to memorize.
Eric. We have 3 grooves. If you guys saw that on or heard it on the podcast.
Okay.
What makes you feel life and get out of bed every morning excited to embrace the day other than
at 3 a.m.
coffee
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.? You can go back and forth, or you can
Let's do that. You good with that?
Sure.
You wanna
3
go
things.
first?
3 things?
You go first.
Okay. Family. Love it. I am the oldest of 3. So I'm talking extended family. Yeah. I very
Oldest of
close.
3.
Oldest of 3. I've got 3 younger siblings, and I've got 2 daughters and my husband, and yeah, we're all very close.
And a dog.
awesome.
Yeah. And and Rexy.
And Rexy.
The dog.
Yeah.
Love
How
it.
could you forget?
Sorry, Rex.
Here's what you're going to learn about us as we go through our 3. She already went emotional, right?
Right. God,
She went. She went straight to her
I
feelings.
went for the emotion.
My number
did.
1 is performance,
I
and
was going to say world hunger.
no, that's not even on my list.
No. Efficiency.
It's efficiency. No, it's performance. Making you laugh and just having an audience, and also just
That's my number 2.
the creative component. I figured it was going to be on your list. Yeah.
Wait, did you just do 2 or just do 1?
I think
All together.
creativity as part of performance.
Okay.
Yes.
So whether it's so we do improv sometimes. We've got theater backgrounds. I was in the Hawkeye marching band. piano, saxophone. So there's just something about that give and take.
Yeah.
Even with an invisible audience, I love the feed. It just feels like that's where I'm supposed to be. So I get a lot of energy from that.
It's a good outlet.
Yeah.
I'd like to pause for a second. You have 30 seconds. Your prompt is lost in a forest. Go.
Okay.
30 seconds to do something about lost in a forest.
Okay.
Oh, God. Did you bring a map?
No, I thought you brought the map.
I didn't bring the map. Why the hell would I bring the map?
I brought the granola, and I brought the blanket, and I brought what?
You ate half of the granola already.
It was a long walk from the car.
Oh my God, we're going to die out here.
It's just Palisades. I think we're fine. Someone will stop by.
You never know, though. You never know. And all we have is a half a bag of granola and a what, blanket? It's wet.
Well, sorry, bladder control. But still, I was a little worried.
Nervous.
Nervous.
Nervous?
I got a nervous bladder.
See?
And
You're
I'm really hungry
nervous.
for granola.
I'm nervous. Now we're both nervous.
Why don't you go ahead and I'll go back to the car.
Go ahead.
See.
Because you still got that potato in your pocket.
I do have a potato, which I wasn't
With
going to reveal until the
cheese.
end of the scene.
With cheese
Potato
sauce.
in one pocket and cheese in
Cheese
the other.
sauce in the other
sorry,
pocket, yes.
cheese sauce.
That was fun.
That's great.
Is that
Yes.
a pocket full of cheese sauce?
I picked that prompt because I was in improv in high school, and that was always like the joke go-to prompt that
Lost in the
everybody
forest.
got randomly. And we one time actually got it at like a school speech competition. We
Oh,
drew,
Lord.
And we were like, "Are you kidding me?" So we already had like 50 versions we'd done. Of
So
that
you
one.
did improv in high school.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah,
You
very
guys
fun. Haven't done it.
You guys got the
since
banner
high school.
too, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
All-State,
Yeah, we won the All-State
nice.
banner.
Yay.
We're all state speech people too.
No.
So, yeah. Aw.
But like I said, haven't done it in 10 years. So terrify me.
But you still have, there's
It's in
still
there.
has
part
the
of that.
mojo
That's
for sure.
yeah. Yeah. The mojo. That's
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
What's good about it, I think, for our job is it helps with listening, and you just never deny. So it was very tough while you guys were starting the show because we wanted to jump in the conversation
yeah.
Right.
and yes and everything. Let's just build those things up,
Right.
which we try to do every morning, which is a ton of fun. Yeah,
It's so good.
yeah. So
Agreed.
improv's a good background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I am terrible at improv. Terrible. I'm good at like quick little things like that.
Like zingers.
Yeah, zingers.
But you probably are more of a musician, right? Like you improvise musically, so you kind of have more of a give and take of an understanding like that. That's like a different form of communication.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
But also, you're a co-host of a podcast that we don't use a script for.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean, I guess
That's improv.
we're improving. I just mean like
Yeah, right, now we
actual
are.
improv. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
But
give me
there's
a
still an
line.
element.
Do a
for
scene
sure.
and make it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Micah.
Thanks for building me back
You're
up.
doing it.
I was
You're doing
feeling
it.
low.
So we've done one of each, right?
Yes. My number 2 is community. Both in my job and my personal life, we don't have kids. So it was somewhere, I don't know, in that first 5 or 10 years, we're like, well, we're not giving the world children, so how can we give back?
Yeah.
So we kind of embrace wherever we are as that's who we're supposed to be helping out.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of that too, I think, still comes from what we do. We're well connected to the nonprofits in the community. If anybody, needs somebody to MC an event, any way I can give back,
Right.
I try to do that. So, yeah, I would say community is my number 2 groove.
Love
Gives me
it.
energy.
That's good
Well,
stuff.
it's just great you're on this podcast because this is a very community-driven
Oh,
podcast.
for
so,
sure. Yeah.
good.
well, I didn't mean it like.
I thought you mean like first.
No. I was agreeing. It was not a sarcastic.
Yes,
for
okay.
sure.
It's very Cedar
We
Rapids.
love
It is, yeah.
community.
So weird. I just said that word and I'm reading it right there. Cedar Rapids. But anyway.
And this is the Groove Life pod.
Oh, shit.
My God.
Okay.
All right.
Your number 2 is
My number
creativity.
2.
Is that right?
Mine number 2 is that performance aspect, and that gets me going in the morning. That I can be having the worst day, feel sick, got a headache, but there's something about being in that studio, the microphone. I don't know. It all just goes away. Whatever's going on. I mean, and we were talking about like you got some horrible news, and you compartmentalize those things, and you can still go in there
Wow.
and laugh. And it amazes me that. That's possible.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah.
I think adrenaline's magic.
Yep.
Which helps. That's also part of the reason why we get asked a lot, like, why don't you do shows at TCR? because the show ends at 10 on a Thursday. You're still amped up till midnight, and then we got to get. It just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
From a schedule
Lifestyle-wise,
standpoint,
it's just,
which is tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to though, because
But no, there is something. I'm sure if you like when you're on stage, it's like even if you didn't have a great day, it's a nice little switch. Just kind of
Right.
turns on.
Because you don't have time to think about it.
You
when
don't,
you're-
yeah. And you just get caught up in whatever you're creating in the moment.
yeah,
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Cool.
3.
We got
3.
one more.
You guys are kind of going, you, yeah, you. Yeah, I like it.
Creativity, you know?
Were you gonna offend me?
Well, no, I was gonna say wine and cheese. Is that too? No, is that
No,
too
it's-
frivolous? Because I
Hell
was
no.
trying to dig deep, but I'm like, you know what? I really love wine and cheese night. I love it.
It's just one night. That's every night for me.
It's every night.
Might
I
as well
guess.
be.
But if you're talking to your doctor,
Yeah. It's just the weekend.
Just the weekend.
Only one
Just the
drink.
weekend?
Yeah, and red because it's heart healthy.
Oh, yes.
That's
yes,
right.
Cabernet.
one
Yes.
glass with
Yeah.
dinner.
Little dark chocolate on the old platter.
That's
Yes.
right for
Wine
my heart.
and cheese.
We're actually having the cheesemonger on our podcast next week.
Can we come back?
The cheese guy from the Oakland Road Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
That's my cheese
Oh my
guy.
god!
I love my cheese guy. Rick?
He's many people's cheese.
Chris. Yes.
Okay, wait. If he's your cheese guy, you don't even know his name.
Yeah, come on.
I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. He forgets
Eric.
names. You forget. It's a thing.
I know my cheeses though. That's all that matters. I need a good Munster.
Oh,
We
That's good
just
work.
actually just met him.
He's so
Weird.
cool.
Yeah, I
He's
was like,
great.
you've got to come on the pod. He's all excited. He was in Paris when I got a hold of him.
What?
You lie.
Getting cheese?
Oh, apparently his passport works. Nice. Great.
Rub it in his face.
Where does the Pope get sworn in and all that? Is
The
that in
Vatican.
Paris?
It's Italy.
No, that's
Italy. Okay,
Yeah.
so he was in Italy. I got those two mixed up.
He was in Italy when the Pope
When the Pope
when the
got
white smoke.
yeah,
Wow. Just happened
What
to
a
be
day.
yeah, he was
Wow.
having dinner out there.
He was just looking for some parm. Some
Yeah,
as one does.
As one does in
What else
Italy,
would you
yeah.
do?
he was
Nice.
looking for a smoked Gouda or something, you know. So
Yum.
A white
let's not-
smoked Gouda.
So good. White smoked Gouda? I'm
Maybe they're
in.
just making brisket, right? For the 2 times they don't, and then on the last one, it's a nice smoked cheese. I don't know. Outside of
just
watching
heard that-
Conclave, that's how all I know.
It never occurred to me for Mother's Day. Nick smoked chicken.
Why did you do?
Yeah, why?
It
wasn't
Mother's Day.
You're a mother, and it's a legitimate holiday.
Yeah, but it was like it was a gift to me to do smoked meats. I'm like,
Oh.
this is a gift for you.
That's
You
not a
you
gift.
enjoy,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I
enjoy
gotcha.
smoking the meats,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's my gift to
It's
you.
my gift.
I have made smoked meats. Now please make the sides.
That's
okay.
like where my dad would buy my mom a stereo for Christmas.
Yeah.
Surround sound.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. Well, another speaker. Thanks, honey.
But I just heard that you could put cheese in the smoker, and it never even occurred to me. You could smoke your own, like smoked mozzarella.
Wait, and it won't melt?
No, because you do it on a low.
It's a low temperature. Yeah. High smoke.
A smoked cream cheese.
What did I make for? I made a
Oh, yeah,
smoked
smoked-
blueberry muffins once. Remember
Yeah.
that? Those were okay.
Yeah.
You ever tried
Yeah.
smoked tobacco?
I've smoked tobacco, but no, wait. Are you
Wait,
my
what?
doctor?
Are you-
Because
what?
if then I will say no. Because that
It's
screws
just,
with your insurance.
it's faster, I find.
Yeah. Just don't acknowledge the one cigarette in high school. It just ruins your life for
Why
the
would
rest of
you
your
even
life.
confess to one cigarette?
It felt like it was long enough away. I'm like, I was in a kid's driveway.
Hang on, don't leave. I had one. I lied.
I'm ruined forever.
I am. Don't tell my parents. My third is as I'm getting older, I groove on life's experiences. So more travel, more saying yes to going to shows, just doing things that maybe might be slightly outside my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Things like that.
More wine and cheese.
More wine and cheese would be certainly part of that.
Absolutely.
But trying like a good blue cheese or things I don't like, Roquefort. Ugh.
You have been good about being more experimental.
You just made my mouth water.
With those 2 cheeses,
I love
can't.
blue cheese. I love it.
can't.
I mean, I don't grab a handful.
I'm not a
and
big
eat-
blue
Right.
cheese person. I also don't like goat cheese.
It's
That
too
can be a little
soft.
I like
gamey.
goat cheese.
Yeah. If it has
stinky.
stuff with it, I find it's better.
You get that on a good
Smells like
spinach
there's a
salad with
goat
some
in the
strawberries. It's good
Sure,
stuff.
if it's balanced out. sure.
Balance it out, yeah.
I mean, it really does. It smells like a goat.
That's where it
Are
came
we
from.
sure it actually comes from a goat, or it doesn't just? It's not just a block of cheese that sits next
They
to a
just call
goat
it
for
goat.
like 5 years.
It's next to a goat.
It's fermented in the goat.
It's
pen,
goaty.
the goat barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goaty cheese.
It just rests on its head for like
It does.
a couple hours.
It's goatish. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Goatish.
Goatish
They
cheese.
goad it on to age.
yes.
I don't know.
I took that one
gross.
goat too
That's
far.
gross.
didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
My bad.
Like, come back.
I withdraw.
Let's take a quick break, and
Yeah.
we'll be back with a whole bunch more grooving.
Woo.
I don't think I've ever said that before. We'll be back. I can't believe I'm saying this. Need Pizza has decided once again for the year 2025 to be our sponsor for the Groove Life Song of the Week. There was only one stipulation, and that was that we continue to give away free pizzas. And I was like, no one's going to want free pizza. Not compute. Can't believe said that out loud. Everybody wants hot to the touch, fresh from the oven, New Haven style pizza, plus tasty appetizers and fresh salads. Everybody wants ice cold, locally crafted beer. Everybody wants to be greeted at the door with a smile and be invited into a warm atmosphere where the staff makes you feel like part of the family every time you visit. Let's make this simple. Everybody wants a damn pizza, and Need Pizza is the place to get it.
Need Pizza is a locally owned, independent pizzeria established in 2015, located at 207 2nd Avenue Southeast in the heart of downtown.
Need Pizza. Feed your need.
Hello, Groove Life family. I've got this good friend. His name is Kyle Rogers. Not only is he a good friend, a great musician, and has killer hair and a cool beard, but he also owns his own painting company, Cairo Painting, K-Y-R-O. These guys specialize in interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting, including deck and fence staining. Cairo Painting prioritizes honesty, quality, and efficiency. I mean, those are important things, man. I want a good job done. I don't want to have to second guess. Am I getting ripped off? And also, I want it done like in a timely manner so I can get on with my life. And these guys are the real deal. They even have insurance coverage. So you know you're going to get exceptional results. They offer color consultations, drywall repair. Drywall? What's drywall? Drywall repair. Let's just say they're going to transform your space with passion and excellence. So here's what I'm thinking. You need to contact Cairo Painting today. Schedule your estimate and let them bring your vision to life.
You can reach Cairo Painting at 319-389-5456 or find them on Facebook and Instagram at Cairo Painting. Cairo Painting has been serving the Cedar Rapids, Iowa and surrounding areas since 2020.
Cairo Painting. I feel like it always takes so long to get to that bass. I feel like that intro keeps getting longer. Ding, 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 ding,
I just
ding.
keep looping it over and over and over.
Sometime I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it before the show.
You should. That'd be funny.
And it's just going to keep going. You're going to be like, what the F?
I thought this was shorter.
What the F? I can't believe it.
Oh.
This is bull S.
This is bull S.
You guys don't have to edit yourself for us.
You can say it.
We know the words.
No.
We just can't say them, but we know them.
I do know them.
I actually was doing that on purpose, but it's kind of fun, actually. I mean, what the H, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, am I going to heaven or H, you know?
H-E double toothpicks.
Yeah.
So, did we go fishing? Is that what you're going to talk about?
No,
I know you're really excited about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
But we went fishing.
We did.
Second time this year.
Second time this year.
Because you get the itch. You get the itch like you're like, Dad, it's nice tonight. Let's go fishing.
Oh, yeah. And now that homework's done, it's like going to happen all the time.
We're too busy this week.
But, okay, I know it's true. But this was our second time out fishing, first time we caught something because we were skunked the first time.
I had one on.
That doesn't count.
I know, but that was a big one.
You have no idea. It could have been a really small one that was just
it made a big
super strong.
splash. Let's just say that. It made a big splash.
Sure, whatever.
It felt like a big one for the 2 seconds it was on my hook. So what happened when we went fishing?
Well,
Did you catch any?
We both caught or some fish.
You caught some?
I caught a fish.
A fish. We actually went TikTok live.
While fishing?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Just thought it'd be kind of fun. So
Pass
we
the
had
time.
like 5 or 6 people hanging out. And
Which I think
I
made
just caught another one. I just caught another one.
It made my luck worse because we started the live and I think you'd already caught one. And then he just kept catching fish and I was not catching a single thing. Not even getting bites. And we were both using worms, casting in the same direction. It was stupid.
And then it's like public humiliation.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes.
He ended up catching 5 and I caught 1.
But
you know.
I killed 3.
And I
which
only
was-
killed 1.
I hate to say that, but those
does that
little
mean?
For eating
those
or?
little panfish, you know,
Yeah.
their mouth is like this.
And
And to get the hook out of that, and I thought
There's
I got
no
it out,
turning
and then
back.
you let it out, and then a few minutes later, you just see this,
If you get it out
and you
it's
feel
too
like
violent,
a monster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just next time just grab them and eat them right there.
Yes.
yeah,
Sushi.
sushi.
Yes.
The way it was meant to be. Sushi.
Scales and all.
Just some little, what is it? Crappie fish sushi.
Ugh.
Cedar River
Yeah.
sushi.
A lot of little bones in there.
But we looked across the way. We were on the dock, and there was this little point, like what, 100 yards away, maybe.
Sure.
And this guy pulls in this monster fish.
Oh my gosh,
Just off
like-
the point. And we knew it was big because he was holding it like this to get a picture, and then he let it go like this.
He let it go.
So it had to be big.
Yeah.
Probably didn't want to eat it. Just they have a pretty big size thing there that you has to be a certain size if it's a whatever kind of fish.
Yeah.
Part of it's the sport of it, right?
Yeah.
What you use.
But it was big. It must have been like a pike or what was the other
Walleye.
or
maybe.
something
we
like
don't
that.
know. It was awesome though.
Yeah.
And we're over here with the crappie.
Yeah.
It's like this big.
Take
and
our
we're
picture.
killing them on accident. Oh my gosh.
This is where I tell you that my dad went fishing on my birthday every year in Canada. And so this is a trigger term, but that's fine. Keep talking about fishing.
We'll make sure we
No,
put
it's
a little
fine.
thing in the description. Trigger warning.
He took me once, and when I hooked him using minnows and I caught his ear, I was never invited back. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not
No
I'm not an
father-son
outdoor
fishing.
cat.
That's why you keep your ear out of the headphone.
That's why, yeah, just to remind me of the pain my father went through. It's a weird radio quirk, but I put these on instinctively like this, and I'm just going to
Yeah.
keep them this way.
It keeps your inside of your
It
right ear
feels-
warm.
Claustrophobic, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not used to doing
Well,
that.
that's how
Nice.
I am with
Too close
in-ear
to it.
monitors for
When you
playing
play?
with Elizabeth
You just do
and
one?
stuff.
Just one.
Oh, I'm the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
just
put
like
them
it
both
better.
in. Like if I have to sing, I can't
No,
have them both in.
I cannot sing with 2 in-ears in. I can't do it.
Doesn't feel right.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I do out ears. These are out ear monitors.
Where does a person
Incomplete.
go fishing in Cedar Rapids?
Yeah, where'd you go?
We went to Palo.
Okay. Yeah.
That's again, we don't know how to fish Palo to get the big fish. We fish Palo and we catch the little crappies, but we go because we just want
I
to.
was
Go where
raised
that
in,
guy was standing, apparently.
Yeah.
I was raised in Montana and Idaho, so it was all trout. So you'd think by now I would have figured out, how to fish for walleye and stuff like that. But so we
not
go to
the same.
Decorah and camp, and so we can fish for trout.
Yeah, Decor's our favorite.
So here we just kind of throw it out there and see what happens.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I have a
Grabs
little
on.
boat we can use, and we usually catch more when we get back to the dock.
Yeah, honestly.
What are you using? Like worms?
Yeah, worms or
Good
minnows.
Sometimes
Minnows?
we use minnows. Yeah.
You gonna teach me something?
No.
Don't get me
You're
there.
teaching
I'll
me.
hurt you.
Yeah.
He'll hook our ears and then we'll have to.
Yes,
pod
then you
like
have to do
this
this.
all
Not
the
worth it.
time.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
She just got the bug recently, like probably 3 years ago,
Yeah.
That's great.
and now she just wants to fish all the
I
time.
love it. Yeah.
And so we just have fun and see who can catch the most, but we always know who's going to catch the most. So, right?
One of these days, Dad.
One of
Hey,
these days.
Let's do the local music.
All right, let's do it.
Moving on.
Let's change the subject.
I hope the first band is fish themed.
It's time to hit lows again, Micah. I think I broke 3 pairs of readers this week. Like all of a sudden, I'll just kind of, oh, there it is. It's broken.
That's
Little
why
wobbly.
we can't buy you nice glasses because you're just gonna break them. You're gonna drop them off.
not
the
I'd rather
roof.
have ones
It's
that
just
break
not
really
worth it.
easy and are too small.
That's my sunglasses problem. Same thing. I'll sit on it. I'll lose it. Give me cheap
These
sunglasses.
just
Yes,
break.
they have to be cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You got some local music for us?
Yeah, we have a few gigs coming up that I mentioned on 5/25. Is this going to be out already?
That's my birthday. Go on.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
Yes.
Claire's birthday.
That's the band's name.
That's
No
the
way.
local music.
Am I just learning about this?
Yeah, this will be out by then. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Is Cliffbanger. It's over at Cliff's.
Cliff Bangers playing at Cliff's.
How appropriate.
Haha.
I was going to say Cliff's
It's going to be a
Bait Shack.
banger, that's for sure.
Cliff's Dive Bar. And it's Dream Thief and some other, I don't know if they're local. I know TV Cop, Dirt God, Hookshot,
Dirt God.
and Dieselator, Ant Feast,
You're making these up.
Tarantula Mustache.
Tarantula mustache.
I love Tarantula Mustache.
My favorite.
Okay, and then we are playing the Fresh Fighters are going to be at Poopy's in Savannah, Illinois. I hate saying that word because it's gross.
I've heard of that bar before.
You have?
Yes.
I was thinking you meant Poopsies in
No, it's
Galena.
Poopies.
Is there a Poopsies in?
There's a
Galena?
Poopsies store in Galena. It's
Those are
adorable.
both terrible names. Sorry, I hate that word.
Like, who says, I want to open a bar and I'm going to name it?
Well, they actually call the owner Poopy. That's like his nickname.
I've heard Poopsie as a nickname, but never
Yeah,
Poopy.
not Poopy.
That clearly means he had a problem.
Yeah.
Right?
We did a photo shoot last night for my original band, and the lead singer's son was with us, and he's like 2,
3?
2, 3,
I don't know.
but he constantly would just call us Poopy Butt.
Because that's what's funny.
Lord.
At a certain age.
Yes.
Is that
No
why?
matter
What
what
do you
happened,
wanna
it was
say?
Poopy Butt.
Yes.
Is that why?
My nephew does.
When we created me a Domino's account the other night to order pizza, you made my password poopybutt25.
Yeah, I think that's where it came from. Yeah.
Wait, there's other poopy butts? It had to be poopy butt 25?
Yeah, it had to be 25.
24 other Poopy Butts.
You're not
So
alone.
many others.
You're
yeah.
So that's your
Apparently.
password. What's your login?
You're just going to go, we want some Domino's.
Yeah, anyone who wants a Domino's pizza, poopybutt25.
I'd rather go to Need.
We
I
shouldn't
would
have even
too.
said Domino's on the.
Now we're talking
I'm
about
sorry.
pizza?
We'd like to apologize to Need Pizza, our sponsors.
Brian's gonna just bleep it out. We went on over. It's gonna be a voiceover that goes, "Need pizza." We got pizza the other night at
Need pizza.
My nose. All right, so speaking of original band, the guys in Fresh Fighters, we now have an original band. We're going to do our second show under the name Eastland.
Yeah.
And we're playing at the Ideal Theater on June 21st.
Nice.
And we're really excited. We just did our photo shoot. We've got a poster coming out and the announcements coming out this week of the show. So we just announced a little bit ahead of time, but Fresh Fighters will be at the Olympic Theater on July 12th. So yes, I'm just making announcements of my band.
That's fine.
Love
Do it.
it.
We're promoting
band.
ourselves on your podcast.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Equal
Do it.
opportunity shilling.
We have a new sponsorship with Theater Cedar Rapids and this podcast. They give us tickets to the show. We go see the show. We review it on our podcast. Kind
We
of
talk
a
about it.
sweet little deal.
Review is a pretty harsh word because I mean,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not
not-
going to give any negatives.
No,
you know?
we're just gonna talk
By the way,
about-
that one person really didn't know their lines, and whatever. Even though we know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, start with the Wolves.
Yeah. So we first saw The Wolves. It was down in the Grandin Theater. Small cast. Do we have to give the plot?
I think it's cool.
Soccer. Women's soccer team.
Yeah,
Women's
girls-
soccer
high school
team.
girls soccer team.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to it?
No.
I wanted to, but I
Well,
missed
it was
out.
like we were going to get some tickets for Hairspray, and then
Yeah.
they're like, the Wolves has one more show, and we're like, we'll go. And it's always fun to watch a play down there because
Yeah.
it's stripped down.
Yeah.
It's so
You're not
intimate,
seeing
yeah.
a big glamorous
And you are
set.
right there.
You're just right there, and you're like, how are they going to do soccer in there? Balls are flying at your face and stuff. But it was actually really fun, and just a lot of gossip and a lot of like back and forth and bullying,
is,
and
yeah.
just a lot of fun.
It was very led by conversation.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a lot of like staging. There wasn't any set change at all. The costumes were the same the entire show, but it was all about the conversation amongst the team members, which I thought was really cool because it was able to like reveal each character in a cool new way just based on the conversations they were having with their teammates.
But they're really running drills, right?
Yeah, they're doing the whole entire time doing stretches.
Stretching.
Clap, clap, stretch.
Dribbling.
Yeah.
All that.
But not a lot. Just,
but enough to make it real.
Yeah.
Right? You feel like you're there.
But there weren't any balls.
Yeah, there were.
I'm just kidding.
It's like, wait, what?
They were pantomiming? They're good.
But it goes from game to game. They do their next stretching before the next game, and like if there's a little bit of like progress in the storyline of like
have
other people.
happened.
Yeah,
And they build the characters each time.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was really entertaining. I thought that was great.
we loved it.
And it was about an hour and a half, I think. There was no break.
Yeah, no intermission. You called it a break, but it's called an intermission.
I know. I always get the things
You almost
wrong.
had halftime.
Yeah.
At least you didn't
No
say
halftime.
No halftime.
No halftime show.
Then we saw Hairspray.
Yep, we saw that
This
this
last
weekend.
weekend.
So 2 weekends in a row, we got to go
Yeah.
to Theater Cedar
Yeah.
Rapids, which is kind of our happy place. We love going there.
Oh, we love going there so much.
And Hairspray was phenomenal. I honestly had never seen Hairspray.
Not even the movie,
Nothing.
nothing.
No.
So you were unaware going in.
Yep. And I thought that actually the whole set was amazing.
Oh, beautiful.
Like,
wow.
they had to have, did they build that? I mean, they
Yes.
built them all, but that looked like so detailed.
They have an
Everything
in-house
about
set
it.
designer. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen all their sets, but that one was just a little bit above for me.
Oh, it
They
was
seem to
amazing.
keep getting better every year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how's that happening?
Like even that screen, that was so cool. I don't know.
It made it look like you were watching TV.
Yeah, the little
From the
TV.
audience,
Oh,
yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And then it had like the live camera going on at certain
Yeah.
parts, and you could see it up on the screen.
Yes.
Actually,
So
I had
cool.
to double look at that. I was like, wait,
Is it pre-recorded?
is that from the
I
old?
thought it was too.
I
Yes.
did too.
Did you guys both saw Hairspray?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, so good.
Do you wear hairspray?
Yes.
Beard
Every
spray.
day.
But yeah.
Beard spray.
Beard spray.
Do you
Thing
really?
this does not move. Give me wind. Go. Blow. See, it's staying still. Also,
You're right, it isn't.
It was a very ginny
You
breeze,
must really
wasn't it?
use hairspray.
told you.
So if you didn't use beard spray, it would just like, oh,
It'd be
Split in
terrible.
half.
It'd be like that. Look like a man from 1820.
That just got off the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Deadwood.
Thank
one of the
goodness
two.
for beard spray.
Thank goodness for
Yeah.
beard spray.
Thanks.
It's
Beard
beard
spray.
spray.
wouldn't it be so weird if beards were like ever the texture of like straight normal hair and they just kind of like hung there?
That would be weird.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Like
I don't
fringe
like
on a
that
curtain.
at all. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, Hairspray the musical though,
Yeah.
incredible cast. Wow, the choreography and like costume changes going on were just visually so appealing and surprising every time.
That was a stacked show. I feel
Yeah.
like everyone was in that one, man. I was like, oh my shit. Oh my shit. I always say that.
Oh my shit.
Oh my shit. Look at it.
I always have to shush him. I'm like, stop it. They're acting. I believe it's the most choreographed show they've had maybe ever.
wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Because you think one, it's a dance TV show, so
Yeah.
they have to dance all
True.
the time
Yep.
there.
True.
Right.
And they're not like that last number is a long song, but
Yeah.
it's so fun.
I never lost interest. And sometimes in longer productions, this wasn't that long. I mean, was it 2 hours? Hour and 50?
I think a little
But-
over two.
A little over 2 at the intermission, probably.
Yeah. And I felt like it never lost me. Sometimes you're like, okay, this scene's getting a little bit long, but it was great.
Great
Got my
pacing.
attention.
We
And the
also-
themes
Going.
of, with the race and the bullying and the even
Yeah, body shaming, like
Body
all those
shaming.
themes are like things that this took place in the 60s, so they're kind of wanting the audience to think like, oh, these are problems that were happening back then, but we're over them now. But like the honest truth is
It all
that,
carries through.
it
oh
all
my
carries
gosh,
through.
it's still going on.
I mean,
now.
it was like when we watched West Side Story, when that was in the 20s, 40s maybe.
I don't remember the time frame of West Side Story.
I think it was
it early 50s?
before Christ.
40s or 50s?
When I say the 50s, I mean 0050. The early 50s.
Or very
Before
early.
Christ.
Very early.
Yes, before
50
Christ. Yeah.
AD.
Yeah, 50
Yes.
AD.
It wasn't in Egypt, I think.
Yes.
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 Yes. Just outside.
That's when the outsiders are. That's not the outsiders.
The Jets.
That's
The
The
Jets.
Sharks and the Jets.
Sharks,
yes.
yeah.
Jets.
yeah. When they split the water
Yeah.
and then
Outsiders is greasers and
the greasers.
Yeah.
And
that's
the
now on Broadway.
And the Socias.
Thank you.
That is on Broadway.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be amazing.
It's so good.
You saw it?
Yes, we saw it on Broadway.
We talked about
incredible.
this. Who was on here talking about this that went and saw it?
Saw what?
The Outsiders.
Wait, no, it was Katie, executive
Coleman?
director of.
Yeah.
I think she just got back.
Yeah.
Were you with her?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's seen it so many times. Yeah.
So you guys went out there together?
No.
Who drove?
No, it's a very.
So like, were you
Very
aisle
big
seat?
city.
She was window seat, or like?
Did you
how
guys
did
just
that-
think I ate it the
The
whole way?
thing about that is there was so many
What
middle
are you
school
doing here?
girls.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody has to read it in middle school. It's just it's almost like going to a boy band show, but it's Broadway. I'm like, this
And
is
it's a
so
musical.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. You're right.
It
Everybody in
was.
that audience is roughly the same age.
Exactly.
Because everybody read the
It's
same
like
book.
moms and dads.
Or saw the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just quoted that today.
The Outsiders.
Yeah, I was like, stay gold or whatever,
Yeah.
Pony Boy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pony Boy.
You
I
said that
haven't
to
read
me.
it, nor
I
have
said
I
it to
seen
you.
it.
That's what it was.
You have to read the book.
'Cause you said-
I was like,
so good.
I didn't know you knew I had a pony.
He said,
I thought that was a
I
secret.
told him what we're doing, then he goes, golden. And I said, thanks, Pony Boy.
How do you know?
Now I get it.
Although it wasn't really the quote from it, but it still worked. But yeah, it was a great time. It's Theater Cedar Rapids. I know the next one coming up is Amadeus, and then they have the Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. So keep your ear out. We'll be doing some more reviews on our next pod. No, probably not the next one. The one after that. We'll be reviewing Amadeus.
And we'll be giving away some more tickets.
Yeah.
So you can come and watch it too.
Yeah. All right.
So that's it.
Let's do Song of the Week.
Let's do it.
Song of the Week.
Brought to you by Need Pizza.
Domino's Pizza.
Brought to you by Need
Nose Pizza. No, we've got another
Dummy.
pizza to give away on this episode. For those
Every
of you
week.
who have never listened before,
Every episode.
we give away a Need Pizza on every episode. So that's to one of our listeners. All you have to do is comment or like our social media post of this episode.
Yep.
And you'll be in the drawing for
So
the
you'll
next
see
one.
the picture of all four of us, the thumbnail we make, and we'll post it on Instagram and on Facebook. And all you have to do is thumbs up, heart it, make a little comment, and you go into a drawing.
Yep.
And it's really weird how it works because sometimes we even know the people that get drawn.
So let's drum roll so we see who this one is. Brian Sanny.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations! So happy for you.
No, it was not rigged.
Thank you.
We
It wasn't rigged, but I mean,
actually Brian won this week.
it's funny.
Is it
'cause-
me or is it my twin?
Oh, yeah. Give me his phone
Shoot,
number.
we should
But
double
yeah,
check.
Thank
so
you.
Brain Sandy.
you were on the pod as a guest, and you were like, "I've got to win one of those pizzas." Well, you did.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm totally surprised. That was really
The only thing about this
That's
one,
awesome.
for some reason, it's only a half pizza, and we have to pick it up.
And we get to eat it.
And you get it.
No, we get.
You can share
we
it.
get
You,
half.
you can come down with me, and we can all enjoy it together.
Oh, see how he did that?
all of
But also the thing is,
All of us.
5 of us. Yes.
until this pod drops,
Without me.
Make sure you get the receipt.
until this pod drops, you have to act like you have no idea who won the pizza
What?
because it's not out yet. Pizza? What's
Thank you.
that?
See,
I'm
I've been
unfamiliar
telling
with
everybody
pizza.
that you guys are nice, and now it comes to fruition finally.
We usually feel like sometimes we have to just choose somebody when, even though there's a drawing, because we feel like we have to make it up to them or something because of all those mean things I said to you last week.
So that's what we did this week.
So I'm sorry.
It's a pity
That's
pizza.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Pizza.
Pity pizza.
Stay gold, Tony Boy. So we've been enjoying some really nice gin and tonics. How are
Yes.
they?
Very fantastic.
Delicious. Yeah.
You guys okay with Tanqueray? I mean, that's
Is it Tanqueray?
Absolutely. Yeah.
that's
No.
not your go-to. I
No.
see.
It's not his.
I'm a Bombay Sapphire guy.
See, I'm the
First.
opposite.
And then Tanqueray.
I'm not choosy.
For some reason, Bombay, I don't like the flavor of it.
Really?
I like the more piney. pine
I do
tree.
like a good little Christmas flavor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. Juniper.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's so many different variations of gin, and they all taste so different to me.
Yeah.
And so you just find the ones you like, and you stick to it. But you like the Bombay.
These are
Well.
great. Thank you.
Yep.
I will finish yours then.
No, I'll still do it.
I'm joking.
It's
You can do it.
It's Hawkeye gin.
Bad Beefeater. Yeah.
Micah, you going to start us off with the song
I
of
can
the
go
week?
first. So this week I am doing a song by Mammoth, who we saw live recently.
Eddie Van Halen's son.
Yeah. We'll chat about it a little bit afterwards, but
Well, you can tell him what the song's about.
yeah, this song is called Distance by Mammoth, or Eddie Van Halen's son. And he wrote it for his dad, who passed away a few years ago. So keep that in your mind while you're listening. Makes it a little more impactful.
Or for you. Bye-bye.
I'm so happy you found a place that's better for you than this rock we're living on. I'm so nervous, don't know my place. A life without you, I'm not ready to move on. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, you'll be okay. Tired, can't see your face. My memory of you slowly fades when I go on. I'm still crying, don't want this place. World without you, I don't think I'll ever move on. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, you'll be okay. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, I will be with you. No matter what the distance is, you'll be okay. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever watched the video before, Micah?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
That's pretty crazy, huh?
We got Bon tearing up over here.
Well, now because we're watching him at the show this week.
Oh my gosh.
Singing this song, and he's tearing up probably every time he plays it, I'm sure. Every time.
Can't even
And
imagine.
here he is, like, just as amazing. I mean, not as amazing as Eddie Van Halen, but just blowing people
he's
away
incredible.
by his
He's
talent.
incredible. Wow.
You know?
Well, he started when he was 4 months old.
Look, he's playing drums right there.
What?
But he was in
incredible.
Van Halen for one tour, or one or two
Yeah, I
tours.
remember that.
Yeah.
Playing guitar?
Yeah. No, he played bass for that.
Wow. Well, I wasn't a Mammoth fan before we went to the show. Honestly, it was my brother's ticket, and he couldn't go, so he gave it to me. And then we saw the show. I've heard them before because he's played them, but then we
Right.
saw them in person. And I was like, oh my gosh,
How great.
just blown away.
Yeah.
Loved it. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. If you haven't had a chance to check out Mammoth, they have some really good. They have like really pretty songs like this with beautiful background vocals and stuff, which they pulled off live.
Oh my
completely.
gosh, their harmonies were just so tight.
And then some real rockers too.
Oh,
I can imagine. You can hear it.
I can a mammoth. And
I can remember. Ominous.
All right, so my song. I'm doing the same band 2 episodes in a row. But they're leaking out one at a time. So like this song is the new one that just dropped last week. And it's by Turnstile, and it's called Seeing Stars. And it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, so these guys have such cool like retro feel to them.
Yeah, there's a synth pop sound to it a lot.
But then again, there used to be really hardcore punk, and so like when you watch their shows, there's a lot of like their stage becomes basically open to the crowd. So there'll be like thousands of people out there, but they'll be jumping on stage, running behind them, and then diving.
Oh wow!
So it's
there's like moshing going on, and they're diving on top.
It's
of
constant. Like I couldn't do that. I couldn't have people on my stage. It would drive me crazy.
No. I think it'd freak you out, right?
But it's the whole show. I've seen them live. That's the whole show. And they'll play songs like this that are just really pretty and like poppy, and then they'll have stuff that's a little bit more, a little punk. Like
I'm pretty sure when I saw them, my brother Seth was like standing in front of me, like protecting me because he's like, she is not getting dragged into that mosh pit.
But
it's mosh you.
It is weird that you have a mosh pit and it's not like screaming music. It's
no,
just,
it's almost like vibing.
It's very vibey.
Yeah, that's very different.
But it's a huge show, and it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. So much energy and passion.
Do they get close to Iowa? Or are they in Des Moines, or where?
They were at Hinterland.
That's where I saw them.
Okay,
I saw them at Hinterland.
I saw them at Furnace Fest, and I think they're going to be back there again. Are they coming back to Hinterland too?
I don't think they're on this year's lineup, but I saw them a couple years ago. So
yeah, they're great.
I don't know.
So that's mine.
Love it.
My turn?
Yeah, sure. By the way, just so you guys know, like when they're listening to this, when we're all listening, they can't see us, so we're not. I always feel like I'm like,
I should be grooving to the song, right?
We're kind of blurred out in the background.
Good to know.
We're blurry.
But,
Okay.
I mean, you can still see Micah's hoofs underneath the table.
Good. You can always see my hooves.
Good.
Yeah.
I have been forced into listening to my daughter's song.
Okay.
Benson Boone hosted Saturday Night Live the end of April, and he dropped a brand new song when he was hosting, and he ended up playing it on Saturday Night Live, but it's called Mystical Magical.
And is this also on Z102.9? Like, do you
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
so
yet.
this is brand new.
This is brand new music.
End of April, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause
Yeah, I think that's going to be a banger.
That's a hit.
Yeah, eventually.
Is that going to be a summer hit, you think? It depends on when they release it.
I know. I'm like, well, it's out there, right? So maybe. I think it's.
But when your first song is doing so well, they always have to balance when they release the next one.
When do you do the next one? Yeah. I
Wait,
don't know.
this is unreleased or
it may be out, but
he performed it on Saturday Night Live. There's a lyric video. It's not like
it's a soft kind of soft out.
A soft release. But my daughter's been listening to it on repeat, and I have
well, at least it's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not listening to like Frozen or something.
I know. I'm like, I really like it. I'm like, I know,
let it go.
But we will play it. I'm like, oh man.
And it takes a little while, right? We're in the cornfields of Iowa, so things kind of creep in just a little bit, which is fine.
I think it's good.
have you
heard it before?
I haven't. No. I was going to ask, do you guys pick what gets played, or do you get told what gets played?
That sounds like
we're not on the committee.
No,
but you kind of.
You have a little say in the building, but in the mornings, we know we've got a list of what's going to be coming
curated and stuff.
Yeah. No,
because
we're
when
not
you
sitting
play
there
what we
picking.
play, and as often as we play it, it's got to be really figured out ahead of time.
Yes.
Because people come in and out so often from an audience standpoint, and they want to always hear their top 5 or 10.
So they play a lot, don't they?
We do, yeah. But what's weird about what we do is sometimes you hear it, and sometimes it's like, oh, I got 10 seconds left, and I kind of forgot what we were playing.
You kind of black out.
Yep, just depends on where we're at. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yep,
that's cool. Well, maybe you'll be playing this one.
I hope so.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
It's a good song.
So I think maybe like you, because you just saw Seether and then you saw Mammoth. I got to see Sister Hazel. They were in Iowa City at First Avenue Club on Friday. I didn't even know the song existed until I went to the show. I went purely for Sister Hazel, kind of put Z102.9 on the map, right? They came out in 97, Z turned on in 98.
Oh, wow.
I was just going for pure nostalgia.
That's cool.
I know the guy that owns the club. What the heck? That'll be fun. Then our boss gets us a meet and greet, which is cool. So we get to meet the band.
Hazel.
Hazel and her sister. Who we found out were like, hanging out at the local barbecue joint in Iowa City, and they were getting Panera iced teas before the show started. They had to go to a GNC or CVS to get some vitamins.
So they're real people.
They're real people. They're just walking around.
They take vitamins?
It's supplements.
Like banned vitamins?
Once you're famous, you have to take vitamins.
You have to stay up late.
Sister Hazel, get in line. It's vitamin time.
I'm guessing it was calcium. I mean, just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud.
Because they stand for a long time.
They stand for a long time. But I knew I liked this song because I actually texted myself to look it up later. And I don't know if it's just the moment or my 4th Bud Light, but something about the song. It's also like it's graduation season. We're getting into wedding season.
Yeah.
It's my birthday month. It's your birthday month. In a song,
it's my birthday year.
Your birthday year.
Hey,
I'm guessing it's probably
happy
your birthday
birthday.
year also.
That one's next year.
Okay.
She skips this year.
Yep.
But I love the message. Lead singer and his daughter wrote it, and I love the concept of like life goes by so fast, so you can't miss a moment. And one of the lyrics towards the end is like, just don't wish it happened. Like you have to participate. So this is mine, Sister Hazel.
Awesome.
Sticks and skipping stones, broken hearts and broken bones. Bring them home and mama mend them. I stole a kiss, she asked to stay. Man, I thought I was Hemingway. I wrote a poem, but I never sent it. You never know when something will never happen again. And it all goes by so fast. Nothing's made to last. And we've all been fooled together, thinking we're gonna live forever. Yeah, we're gonna live forever. Mini skirts and mini bars, my older brother's ID cards. Called my dad, said come and get him. I got a job and moved away, thought I was ready for a change. Turned out I kinda missed him. Yeah, I missed him. Hey, hey, hey. You never know when something will never happen again. And it all goes by so
his daughter wrote it with him?
His 18-year-old daughter wrote it. Yes, within the last year. Yes.
Not with him.
He was just playing guitar, and she had the idea for the song, and he just let her go with the lyrics. So if you kind of follow along, it's kind of her perspective of growing up.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's good.
And I was just reading an article earlier today. She's a fan of the band, so she also kind of knew their sound and their style and their lyrics, and they just kind of meshed the two together. And I think it sounds great.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It sounds like she's been doing it forever.
It does. Yeah,
forever.
Yes, that's right.
That's what I meant to say.
Wow.
No, that was great. I don't know if I could tell you one Sister Hazel song. Can
All
I?
for you. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
All for you.
It's all for you.
All for you. Happy now. Champagne. I forget the next lyric on that one.
I'm sure.
But they were, in that Matchbox 20, Sister Hazel, Duncan Chic, late 90s time
I'm sure
frame.
I know it then.
All periods of music, there's always enough of them that all have kind of a similar sound, right? But they had their moment.
It definitely was the early 90s.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
And they're still together.
That's awesome.
6 dudes from Gainesville, Florida.
All those sisters.
Yeah, all those sisters.
All those Hazel sisters.
This is all for you. The hook's coming up. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah, you know this.
Yeah. Yep. Why did I think that was Hootie?
Hootie probably dominated at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Hootie was more like 93, 94, 95.
Yeah.
And then Sister Hazel, Matchbox, Gin Blossoms, they are all mid to late 90s.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gin Blossoms were just here last year, weren't they? Or
I think so.
But they're coming.
Is that Gin Blossom Spin Doctors Blues Traveler?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw Blues Traveler at 3rd Street Live outside.
Wow.
Like 20 years ago.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I was on the concert committee at the University of Iowa, and we had Buddy Guy Blues Traveler in the park just outside the Memorial Union. It was a great show.
And it was before he lost all that weight, too.
Yes. Yeah. John Popper was a big dude.
He was popping.
Person named Buddy Guy.
Buddy Guy is a great blues guitarist.
Yeah.
Yep.
No idea.
That's great.
Not their birth name.
Probably not.
I wish it was.
John Popper might be.
Honey, what are we going to name our new baby?
I don't know, honey. Buddy Guy.
Guy.
Yeah, that was the elf thing. Well, you guys, this was great, man. I wish we could just do a couple more, but you guys got to get to bed.
We do.
We do have to go to sleep.
My phone is officially on silent. It is
You're
no
on
longer.
sleep mode.
I got sleep mode is kicked in, and my alarm shows what time. My
Well,
back
thank
alarm.
you for staying up with us.
Hey, well, you brought the fun and a couple cocktails, so
We
anytime.
call this the evening over easy.
Love it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. The Morning Scramble. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Morning Scramble, evening over easy.
Yes. Evenings with the morning.
Better than the poached night, right? I don't.
Nobody wants to be the poached night. No.
So do you guys have anything coming up other than just your show? I mean, which is awesome, but like you have the podcast, which is just basically your show encapsulated into a podcast. Do you guys have like any kind of
I think
hosting events or
you
anything?
never know when you're going to win big prizes. We're going into family season. Could
Right.
be Adventureland anytime.
And
Could be-
Really?
And summer is just a busy time.
Yeah, summer's always
A lot of
busy.
get out
giveaways and stuff. Huh?
Always a lot of giveaways.
Yeah, but also just physically being out,
Right.
like farmers markets and
Oh yeah,
Right.
Once you will see us at most farmers markets.
Really?
busy
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
That's
Which is
probably
also
kinda
we
fun.
always take the early shift too because we're already up.
You're already up.
We're
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah, no problem getting to
fine by
farmers
us.
market at
Yeah.
6:30. We're there.
Now we can come over there and get like some stickers and stuff.
Please do stop by.
Do it.
Well, now we're
yes.
besties, right?
We are
Yeah.
besties.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
We've got temporary tattoos. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got any more space for them,
Yeah.
but
Would you like a temporary tattoo?
we will tattoo your palm.
Palm of your
Yes.
hands.
I don't think I've ever done the
We
inside.
call them Zigmata. Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah.
Sigma.
That was really good. And on that
I think
note,
I might be going to H.
on Sigma. You are definitely going to H on
dude,
Sigmata.
definitely not heaven, but H.
H.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thanks for
I
having
do
us.
want to
Thank
say
you.
to all the listeners out there, please follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel because that's brand new. We just started this year doing YouTube, and we're having a blast. We're having
So much fun.
yeah,
Oh,
it's like all of a sudden our listens have jumped because of YouTube. So also you can follow us on TikTok. That just happened 3 months ago, I think. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Anything you have to say, Micah?
No.
Remember that thing you were going to say?
Oh, I'm going to save it for next week.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Welcome to the life.